Welcome to TestMate. This is an online examination system that was developed for the benefit of the students. It can be useful in colleges as well as schools for conducting objective-based exams for the students. Basically, it consists of two users. One is the administrator and others are the students who write the exams. The administrator has many privileges such as making changes in the question papers, adding students, deleting students, change his password, and etc. Let us look how the administrator actions work. Basically, there are four options that are provided for the administrator. One is perform changes in the student details. The second is make changes in the question papers. Third is setting an exam, and fourth is for changing his password. For performing changes in the student details, let us check what are to be done. The first option is enter student details. The administrator has the privilege to select the branch of his choice and the year of his choice and enter the students of his choice. Let us consider the student has been entered. Name. The student details are updated successfully. Whatever he has updated can be viewed from over here from view student details. These are the student details of the IT branch of the first year. These were entered by the administrator and these can be changed by the administrator. These changes can be done by using the second option, that is delete the student details. In the student details, he can delete either all the students or an individual student. He can select the branch of his choice and the year of his choice and delete the student of his choice. He can enter the student name over here, the username, that is the roll numbers are provided. Any other name can also be provided for the students. Once he fills this with the roll number, the student details will be successfully deleted. The databases will be updated. Now, for performing the student detail changes, this can be selected. Now, for viewing the student marks that are obtained after the student write the exams will be stored over here. He can select the branch, year of his choice and see the details by selecting the subject. Here the details of the students will be displayed over here. This is how the student detail changes are made. Now for performing the changes in the question bank, the second option can be selected. In the second option there will be two options. First is a new question paper and a new subject, and for branch and year can be entered from here. Similarly, any changes that need to be made to the question paper, if they have made any wrong thing, it can be made over here. They need to select the question paper, the subject of their choice, and whether they want to delete the entire paper or just update some questions. This can be selected by the administrator. If he want to delete, he can select delete the question paper and entire paper will be deleted. If not, he can update the question paper. He need to just provide the number and the question will be automatically displayed that was entered by him along with the options, and he can make any changes wherever he want to make it and click on just update. The question bank will be successfully updated. Now he can view the question paper from over here. The entire question paper will be displayed to him. This is how the question bank is updated by using this. Now for setting an exam for the students, he can select a branch for which and the year for which he wants to conduct a question exam, and this can be selected from over here. The subject, the time can be selected, It varies from no timer to 2 hours. The negative marking and the positive marking etc. can be selected over here, and then it can be set. Now the settings will be saved, and this question paper, this subject etc. will be displayed to the student of that branch and year. Now if we want to make any change to his password, we need to give his current password, required password, by retyping it and change it. This will be successfully changed. Now he can enter it with this new changed password. These are the changes and these are the privileges that are provided to the administrator in this mate examination pattern. Once the administrator makes all the changes, the paper will be ready for the students to write their test. Now whatever the username that has been provided by the administrators to the students can be used to have their login. For example, let us consider the student name. This is the username and this is the password that has been provided to a student by the administrator. Once I click the submit button, since the paper has been set for the IT first year and branch, he is a student of the IT first year and branch, and he can see the question paper of his subject. Once he performs a login, a prompt will be provided to him which reads, "Please read the instructions carefully," and the instructions will be provided to him which will be set by the administrator. And once he clicks the start button, the timer will be starting in another browser window. The student cannot refresh this, and just he need to enter the options, the right answers, whatever he thinks they are. The timer will be continuously running. The advantage of this is that even if the power is off, whether the system gets shut down, it does not affect whatever the student has entered. The options will remain the same, and the next time the exam will be starting from that point. Now once he does enter all the options, he can click the submit button that will be provided to him at the bottom. The timer will be continuously running, and once the timer stops, the question will be paper will be automatically submitted. Or he can click the submit button whenever he wants. And once he click the submit button, a report will be generated to him showing the exam has been complete with his roll number and how many answers he had made correct, whether he had passed or failed the exam. Once he clicks the finish button, the exam will be completed. This type of examination system will be very useful for the colleges or for the schools to improve the knowledge of the students by